It seems like we have one crazy freak accident. Look at this. Honestly, I cannot believe that this has happened. You see over there, there is a Deathstalker in this brand new enclosure, and I was looking at it, it looked kind of weird, and then when I looked a bit better, it seems like its pincer is stuck and the scorpion actually died, because when I opened the enclosure I could unfortunately feel the smell, so this sucks, you know, but just in case I will use the... yeah, it's gone. I cannot believe it. This is such a freak accident. I never had something like this happen. Oh, I'm so sad now. That was such a special species, such a special scorpion species. And I really cannot believe that this happened. Look at this. It has been dead for a while. I don't know how I didn't spot it. I was glancing at the enclosure all the time and I noticed that it is over there, but that was the spot where it spent most of its time, so I wasn't really suspicious about anything. Oh man, rest in peace, Deathstalker. Such a shame, but now we have that empty enclosure and actually have one small scorpion that can go instead of this one. Let me show you. It is this one. They are similar size, so it will be ideal, but since it is a black scorpion, I need to switch this sand. Black sand will be a bad combination, but we can actually build new enclosure that is just like this one, with small door, but without divider, and put this parabutos inside. Yeah, because this is much bigger than this one, so it will be able to use the whole enclosure. Okay, we can make a video out of this, for sure. Time jump, or maybe I did this transition. Honestly, I don't remember anymore. And also I'm not 100% certain if I explained in previous clip what we will do now, but just in case I didn't, we are going to set up the danger shelf. And sorry for the focus, but ever since I dropped my camera and this lens got damaged, it works. I can manually focus it however I like, but automatic focus, autofocus just doesn't work as it should. So if something is weird, that is the reason. We are going to set up the danger shelf, the heated danger shelf, and for that all that we need to do, we need to put a heat spot over here that is going to heat up these two enclosures, and of course we will move this scorpion into this old Deathstalker space. And the scorpion that we will move is also highly venomous, highly. The scientific name is Androctonus crassicauda, or commonly known as Arabian fat-tailed scorpion. Just like Deathstalker scorpions, their venom is highly venomous. And to quote the article exactly, the venom is very powerful and considered the most potent among scorpions and is known to cause human death. So yeah, that's why the name of that shelf will be Danger Shelf. They are no joke, and the reason why they are called fat-tailed scorpion is their tail is pretty fat, right? Yeah, really thick. So let me bring the enclosure and let's do the necessary changes. A lot of you worried that in this enclosure the barrier is too low and that scorpion will be able to cross it for sure, even though scorpions cannot climb glass and there is just no leverage for the scorpion of the size that was the Deathstalker inside. There was just no way, and I could see it for sure, but a lot of you in comments said that you are bothered with it. So this time I will add this piece of glass to increase the height of that barrier. And even though now this scorpion couldn't reach it also, they are roughly the same size. But after it molds, then the situation would change and I would be forced to add this piece, but I'll just silicone it now and won't need to think about it in the future. But first I want to take out this black sand, because this is black scorpion and it won't look as good as it looks on this sand, so yeah. But that shouldn't be a problem, and I won't take all the sand. Basically it would be really tricky to take all the black sand out, so a little bit will stay inside. If you haven't watched the video where I set up this enclosure, this black sand is actually volcanic Icelandic sand that I received from a subscriber. Okay, that should be alright. I won't bother with more. Now we need to yoink this scorpion out that is actually trying to hide under this rock. You know how this goes. I'll just grab it. Oh, can you go out? Come on, dude. There we go. And out we go. It is really thick. Maybe it will mold soon. So let's stir up some dust, huh? Ooh, and we will need more, definitely. Yeah, I need twice as much. I have this prepared. I'll just push it around, fill this hole. You see down there I have like a potential cave, and we will increase that with these rocks, but this time I won't squeeze it against the glass. We add more sand. I'll return this branch. It is a good branch, right? And we can also reuse this rock. There we go, the enclosure is set up. There is a nice cave hide over there. More than enough space to move around and no dangerous rocks. And by the way, here is six-eyed sand spider, not hiding for some reason. I'll now silicone the glass and then we can add the scorpion. Need to wipe the surface from all the dust. Silicone doesn't like dust, you know. A healthy bit of silicone. And now to be precise. Okay, that's it. It needs to cure, so I will be super careful with the enclosure. And basically we can keep it here for a while until I'm done with the danger shelf. Let's just add the little bugger. Yeah. What, you don't want to go? Oh, trust me, you are going to love it here. More space, wood to climb on, background, everything that you need. Hopefully it will start to move around so we can record it more. But in the meantime, let's set up the shelf. I also need to remove this enclosure. Ooh, I forgot how heavy it is. And then I need to drill down this. This is called, I don't know, but you screw in a light bulb in it. Yeah, that. Simple thing, we just go there. Light bulb goes in and oof. This will be kind of close. This is something that I didn't really consider because these enclosures are taller than the old enclosures. They will actually be closer to the heat source. Let me see how close. Yeah, way too close, for sure. These plastic parts will melt. That is something I didn't consider. And I can't really put it more up because there are enclosures above. So should I add a heat mat instead? I don't think that would be ideal. Okay, I read a couple of forum posts and some are keeping their scorpions on heat pad or heat mat. So therefore I will do the same for now, but I certainly want to look into option how to add a heat lamp above, because honestly I would prefer that, and I have an idea how to implement it over there, but it is not something that I can do quickly and this video needs to go out. So heat mat for now will be an alternative. I will just put it here in the middle so it will heat both of the enclosures and I can actually regulate how hot it gets. So this one will go here on this side and our fatal scorpion will go right here. This is cool because now only one side of the enclosure will be heated and I will actually move heat mat more over here. Can't do it like that because fatal scorpion's side is much smaller, you know, so I don't want it to be heated all the way to like here. Now it is like only up to here. That should be good. And scorpion did actually move a bit, but not much. I was hoping for some exploration footage. Is that too much to ask? Maybe some motivation to get the reaction. Ooh. Whoa. There we go. Now it is at least out on the open. But once it figures out where the hide is, it will probably just hang inside. Just like its neighbor, you can maybe spot it inside, right? If we crank it up, yeah, there it is in the hole. Oh, and over here we have some movement, which unfortunately immediately stopped. Okay, whatever. Enjoy your new enclosure. I think that I will also move these two scorpions over here, even though I have Hadurus resonensis here that is not that venomous, but the Titius stigmerus that are now all hiding, they are a bit more venomous, so I would prefer to have them out of reach. And if you are thinking they are on the same height as these enclosures, yeah, but the doors are right here while these doors are closer. So technically I think that my daughter can reach these but cannot reach these. So that is why, even though she's never here alone, unattended. And also when she will get a bit older, the basement doors will be locked and she won't be able to come here on her own. Anyhow, I think that this was a bit shorter video, but regardless, I think that Scorpion content is always welcome. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs it up and comment something. If you want to support this channel even more, there's a Patreon page and merch page. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe. I upload every Monday and sometimes a live stream on Sunday, so see you again real soon. Bye!